Hej, välkomna tillbaka till The Wolf Among Us. Jag heter Helbo och det här är del 5. I förra avsnittet avslutade vi ju episod 2 i själva spelet och vi fick då reda på att Crane hade varit på det här hotellet, eller vad man ska kalla motellet, där de prostituerade hängde och haft någon slags snövitsfetisch. Vi är dock inte säkra på om han är den som mördade den fake snövit som vi såg tidigare. Men vi får väl efterforska det idag. Så vi startar ett nytt avsnitt.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you. Snow. I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once, and...
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
She looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
She was hooking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the pudding and pie.
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions. The open arms.
Oh my god. What is it?
It's Crane.
Ja, och där fick vi ju en liten resumé av vad det är som har hänt också.
That motherfucking piece of shit.
Crane? Ugh. God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
What's going on? What did you find up there? You know, other than the...
I just need to find Snow.
Why? What's going on?
Shit!
Crane's been... Whoa! Bigby, calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Will someone please explain this to me?
Crane has been stalking Snow White. The room is covered in evidence.
That perverted little fucker might be after Snow. I need to find her right now.
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham
the
Bridge.
Trip Trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right now. They were on their way out.
Bigby! Wait.
What?
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful when you tell her. And you should tell her. But
What are you trying to say?
you know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
Ja, en ganska hektisk inledning här på den tredje episoden i spelet. Och som jag sa tidigare så är jag inte helt säker på att Crane är mördaren, så att därför valde jag inte det alternativet. Men som sagt, han kanske har överdrivna känslor för Snövit som kanske gör att hon är i fara oavsett. Verkar som vi är på den här begravningen under en bro nu.
People she trusted and cared losing Lily will ever subside. I know as well as you that it will never subside. But I also know that the memory of Lily will sustain as well.
Nope.
And it will, in time, equal in strength to our mourning her loss. And it is in that spirit that I'd like to talk about what you've all been so grateful to share with me. Your memories of her. How she could be stubborn and patient, rash and thoughtful. How she carried a torch for the old ways, for tradition, for, pageantry. And most of all, it seems how Lily loved, dearly loved her friends and family. She loved being around them.
I'll miss
Good
worrying
times
about
and
you.
bad.
I'll miss
I never
our
met
fights.
Lily, but
I'll
from
miss you,
what I've been told,
Holly.
I know in my heart that she would have liked to be here tonight. And now we'll have our moment of silence.
Now you will never
Thank
die
you.
from indifference or lead a tedious life. Goodbye, sweetheart. Thanks for everything. Vivian.
Undrar om...
Bigby, is everything okay?
No, not you.
Holly, it's...
He wasn't fucking invited.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here. Not after what he did.
Look, Holly, I'm not here to start trouble.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here? After you lie? After you promise me?
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it.
Mhm.
I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
Holly, it's gonna be okay.
Ja, jag hade ju faktiskt ingen aning om det, så att... jag lovar henne kroppen, men vi...
I'm sorry, Holly. I didn't know he put her down the witching well.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's trying to help. And I'm sure he has a very good reason for being here. But this one isn't on him.
Why are you here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
Mm,
I think I know who murdered your sister.
fast det vet jag ju inte. Fan.
Maybe we should talk about this somewhere else?
What?
Ja.
No, I deserve to know. We all deserve to know.
I know, but this isn't the way to go about this.
Nej, jag vill
I
inte
don't
säga
give a
Crane.
fuck about the way. I don't care about procedure. If anyone should be told, it's me. It's us. Right now. So talk.
I came here to talk to Snow about this.
No, screw that. My sister's dead, and I don't give a shit who she looked like when it happened. It's not about her. It's about Lily.
Ja, men jag vill inte säga att det är Crane.
It's about Faith.
Just tell us who it was.
Okay, everyone, just stop. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat while everyone else gets back to the funeral.
What? I'm not just gonna sit here and...
Please, I promise I will tell you what the hell is going on just as soon as I know there's something to tell, but just let us do our jobs first. Look, Holly, I know how this must...
No, you don't know how this must feel. You have no idea. Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here. You hear me?
Of course. You won't even know I'm here.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly. It's your turn to talk.
Jag kan säga att han överlevde också, så som Prince Lawrence. Jag vet inte om de hade någon minnesstund för både Faith och
Okay, you think you know who the killer is.
Hollys
What have you
syster.
got? Bigby? What's going on?
Vi börjar
Lily
sådär.
was Crane's prostitute. I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know.
This is... I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't. I'm just trying everything I can right now to not picture it. To not picture him.
I thought that Crane might be looking for you. I thought you might be in trouble.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing? Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things. Deposing Crane would be the next step. And if we get this wrong, it would mean more than our jobs. We'd get kicked out of Fabletown for messing all of this up so badly.
Crane has been taking photos, Snow. Lots of photos.
Photos that show him...
He's been recording his visits with Lily.
God. Look, let's go back to the business office. I doubt Crane's there at this hour, but we need to talk. And this isn't the place.
Snow?
Nerissa? What is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
2 minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
It's just that something's come up.
No, I get it. Take your time.
Oh jävlar, det var
It won't
precis
take
här han
long.
trycker.
How'd it go? At the motel? Did you find anything? No?
Yeah. Lily was killed there. It was an awful mess.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Nerissa!
Yeah, coming!
Fan, det var inga bra alternativ på den frågan, men ja.
Constable? Wait, easy now, girl. You know how this goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do? That way, it's proper.
Now is really not the time for whatever you Jergovs are planning to do.
Well, isn't that the thing of it? Plans. Except it isn't our plans you should be concerning yourself with. We'll snip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all. Don't even have to go anywhere. Just sit in your office and whistle to heaven for a few short days.
You're trying to pull this shit at a funeral? We can deal with this later.
No, not later. Later's too late. Right now. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours? Brother?
Yeah, fine. I'll leave Crane alone. Just get out of here.
Pleasure to hear it.
Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're happy to report that everything went smoothly. So if you'll just allow us to get out of your hair...
Jag försökte
Bigby, what
undvika
is he
allt detta.
talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal?
Settle down now. Yeah, everyone just stay where you are. Nice and natural.
I said all right already. Just go.
And go we shall as men of our word. We won't ruin any more of the wedding or whatever.
Jävla förväl mig för att väl.
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Ollie?
Think you motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you could just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
Holly, don't move!
Yeah, listen to your lady, love.
It's not worth it, Holly. They'll leave on their own.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead hole.
I'm gonna kill you!
Man kommer ju nog inte sluta bra det så.
Molly!
it, dumb.
Ouch. Som sagt, det här slutar nog inte så bra. Helvete. Ja. Jag försökte göra allt för att undvika att störa begravningen där mer, men fan det gick ju inte att få iväg dem, eller det gick det kanske, men jag lyckades inte i alla fall. Och jag kommer ju inte hålla någon deal emot, eller den dealen som jag tog med dem. Men ja, det var mest för att få dem att gå därifrån. Jag menar, Crane är ju creepy, men än en gång så är jag inte säker på att han har mördat någon. Det finns inga bevis riktigt för det. Episod 3. A Crooked Mile.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy. Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart. And try and get some rest.
How's everyone else? They all make it?
They're fine. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water.
All right, but
the Titans, baby. They'll be fine. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
Look, I'm not the one who creates the situations. I'm just the one who has to deal with them.
So you say.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White, Bigby.
Det är nu dags att kolla in fabelboken sen också. Det har kommit en hel del nya inlägg där som vi nu får spana in.
So, to recap.
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
And once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him, I get it, but do you really think he killed those women? Because it's just...
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes?
Ow!
Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. Just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did. I'm glad you were there.
Anytime.
Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you, but after tonight, it's on my mind.
Why? What's on your mind?
It's just, when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just, stop pretending.
Fuck no, I don't enjoy it. Are you kidding me? It's horrible what happened tonight. I wish it didn't happen.
I shouldn't have said anything. Forget that I did.
Fan vad våldsamt han svarade på hennes fråga där innan.
Guys? We have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's not here.
Buffkin, are you positive it's not here? Maybe it just slid under one of these cabinets.
No, I'm sure it's not here. I checked every corner. I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know that
Never mind that. Come help me look.
Ja, stackars Buffkin. Kan vi inte använda oss av anden? Låt oss titta vad vi har här. Dear Mr. Ichabod Crane, I'm writing to ask again that you please send someone to fix the air conditioning in our unit. It's burning up in the apartment and Pinocchio says his skin is splintering. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's something gross, and I'd really like it if you'd fix the air like we asked you 3 months ago. At the very least, provide us a fan in the meantime. Sincerely, Boy Blue. Splintering. Här känns det som det kan vara lite underhållande grejer här. Ichabod Crane. Are there any updates on the extra funding I requested? As I explained in my last letter, the conditions here could do with some improvement. I'm seeing some unrest from the residents, and I have to admit I can see why. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I think this should be made a priority. Ja, och en gång ser vi lite tecken på att allting kan inte ha skötts helt perfekt där, och det verkar som att i grund och botten är det Crane som har inte brytt sig så mycket om vissa av fablerna av de som inte har varit inne i stan och i Woodlands här. Mr. Crane, you said you'd pay to have the plaster redone in my building after the last incident in 204. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. I can't rent out that room as it is, and I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention, you already promised me you'd send someone to fix the big crack in the glass on the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shit together, Mr. Toad.
Did Crane ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
Låt oss kolla om det är några andra ledtrådar här. Det är nyckeln till rummet i alla fall.
The key to his room at the open arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know. I need to know.
Crane was, paying Lily to live out a fantasy of him and you together. Forgive me if I spare you the details.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
What else is there?
Verkar som hon har något.
Come on, let's keep looking.
Ja, det verkar som hon döljer något. Precis som... Ja, vem var det som sa det? Det var väl... Jag har glömt. Det var någon som sa något. Ja, det var ju Beauty som sa det att Snövit nu hade något som hon dolde eller ville förtränga. Är den låst kanske? Kolla vad det var för något.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what? What witch? What meeting?
Well, he called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is. Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. I'm sure it's about this ring. They must have it.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You called me
I called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
I tried
This isn't your concern.
No, it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if
Får
he's the
nog
murderer.
vara försiktiga med vad vi säger till honom. Han verkar väldigt aggressivt inställd
Look,
till det här.
this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
Ah, men Buffkin, håll käften.
AM or PM?
AM.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Define help.
What do you know about Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're
thing.
a secretary! He's the sheriff! And none of you were chosen to run this office! Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not officially.
Snow can obviously handle this, so let's drop it.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Hi.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere else.
The trip trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
I mean, shit.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Bluebeard, you're not going anywhere.
Really now? And what? You gonna stand here and babysit me? While the rest of your leads evaporate into mist?
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
Ja, jag tror nästan vi får... Tweedlarna är nu så rätt korkade så de skulle mycket väl kunna vara på sitt kontor. Cranes apartment kan det visa väl ledtrådar på också, Hollys bar. Jag tror det är det mest valida alternativet.
No, I'm better off dealing with things.
The witch's identity must be with Lily's stuff. I should go see Holly first.
Perfect. And I'll go to Crane's apartment.
I'll check in with you later. I hope you know what you're doing.
Nej, inte direkt. Fan, det är sällan man får göra exakt som man vill. Man tvingas inte göra beslut som man kanske inte helt hundra med att göra egentligen. Men, ja.
She's asleep, you fucking idiot. You didn't even give me a chance to explain. What's left to explain? Just, you know, what happened. We know what happened. Or how it happened. How would she want to hear that? Well, can I... Can you what? Can I just... I don't know. Wait here for a bit until she wakes up. We're closed.
Guys, it's me, Bigby.
Hey, look, Woody, it's the sheriff. Well, come on in, buddy.
De verkar lite toppade.
Brent, what? He's a traveler. A weary traveler in search of some hospitality, right?
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Jag tror han är helt packad. Gren.
I want a drink. Anybody else want a drink?
Friend, Swinehart said you shouldn't mix
You
it.
think I give a fuck what that fucking guy says? Or what you say?
Gren, really, you shouldn't drink right now.
I can't hear you when you mumble.
Swinehart told me that Holly was here. I need to talk to her.
Holly's asleep in back, but you won't be able to wake her.
Really? The doc gave them both Barmecidal ambrosia for the pain.
Look, the deal is, if you resist going to sleep, like I am right now, it gives you a very, very, very nice high.
Okej, då var han hög snarare än packad.
And he said that he shouldn't mix it with alcohol.
Fint att Woodsman är så omtänksam.
Yes, he did. He certainly did. But let me tell you something. I haven't felt this good in a long time, fat boy. And I feel like having a drink, okay?
There's no way to wake her up.
Oh, no. And anyways, the doctor gave me strict orders to let the fine woman sleep. She's had a very traumatic experience. That funeral back there, that was a shitty fucking send-off for a pretty okay lady.
Yeah.
You weren't fucking there. Talking to Bigby now, okay? Can't say you being there helped things much.
Ren, don't start nothing.
Who's starting anything? I'm not.
You think I shot up the place? It wasn't my fault.
They got away though, didn't they? Whatever. It's alright. I'm too out of it to get into it.
Skönt. Slipper vi fighta sen
I
kanske.
want to clear the air. We're all in this dung heap of a fucking shit town together. We're all gonna have a toast. All of us.
Fellas, I'm here for one thing. To look through Lily's belongings and get out of here. Now,
Yeah, I know. And I want to help you, okay? And I will. But first, indulge me. It'll take 2 seconds. As a show of good faith. And after, we'll all hunt and peck for Lily's shit or whatever.
Grand Bigby didn't come here to get loaded with you.
I don't want to get loaded with him. It's just a quick slug. Not gonna hurt anybody.
Risken är att han kommer somna om han dricker alkohol nu. Eller något annat kommer hända. Skulle ju inte mixa alkohol, men jag tänkte vi får vara lite tillmötesgående här.
All right, now help me.
Gran, the doc said you needed a rest.
How many times you fucking gonna warn me about it, huh? You're not my fucking mother, so just get off my back!
I said I was sorry, all right? I can't do anything about it. It's done.
Ja, men lugna ner er.
What more do you want? What else can I fucking say here?
Cut this shit out now. I don't care what it's about.
Oh, I forgot. You haven't heard the news. This walking lard cake was paying Holly's sister to let him fuck her behind all of our backs. And Holly had to find out going through all of her sister's shit. What fun that must have been. Trick after trick of this fat ass and Lily.
I didn't plan for that, all right? And our thing, whatever it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't. I never fucked her when she was snowing. I didn't know nothing about that.
No, but you knew Holly would flip out. And you knew for a damn good fucking reason.
You know what? Fuck this. I don't need this shit.
Oh yeah, that's it. Now you're teary-eyed. You were always such a lowlife. I don't know why I never realized it till now. What do you think about this fucking loser, Sheriff?
He can think whatever he wants. I don't give a shit.
No, that's okay, because I'll tell you what he thinks. He thinks you have to pay chicks to touch your fat, hairy ass. That's what he thinks.
Just get out of here, Woody.
Jag tror det är den bästa idén också. Som sagt, vad man än väljer för att besluta så känns det så jäkla fel när man ser resultatet av det.
Gren. I don't know where Lily's shit is. Check Holly's room, I don't know. But I wouldn't wake her if I were you. Sleepwalkers and trolls. I think that's the role. Maybe, ogres, too.
I thought you said you would help me look.
Actually, Bigby, if you'll excuse me, it seems that I'm gonna pass out. What a day. Am I right, Sheriff? What a fucking day.
Gran won't remember this. Ja, det var en fin liten touch på det där. Ja, det känns ju inte helt okej att bara rota igenom hennes grejer. Eller rättare sagt hennes systers grejer utan hennes medgivande i och med att vi slarvade bort hennes systers kropp dessutom liksom. Det var ju inte vårt fel, men ja, men vi får väl...
Holly.
Frågan är om vi ska försöka väcka henne. Jag tror vi undviker det. Tar oss en titt på egen hand istället. Okej. Ja, då hjälpte det tydligen att vi gjorde det. Ja, ibland ska man väl... Samma vin som Crane hade köpt i alla fall, verkar det som. Och det kan ha någonting med saken att göra.
That you, Woody?
Inte riktigt.
Woody?
No, Holly. It's me, Bigby.
Bigby. Bar's closed. And excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for entertaining. But what the fuck? I know you're not gonna leave. You do what you want. You always do what you want.
Känns fan, min karaktär känns mindre och mindre bra.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays? The ones that aren't in that fancy high-rise? Those of us that gotta work for a living?
Holly, just because I live in the woodlands doesn't mean I'm not one of your strays. I'm not Crane or Cole. I didn't exactly grow up wearing clothes.
Yeah, I know you didn't.
Det verkar ändå som hon kanske innerst inne har något slags förtroende för oss. Sa man inte så mycket.
Why do you even come here? There's nothing here to investigate. I can't be any use to you.
I'm tracking a lead.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Där har vi en sån här häxgrej igen ju. Där kanske vi kan få reda på någonting. Så om man har varit glamourad som någon annan. Nähä. Skulle vi inte ta en titt i. Och det är bråken. Det har vi egentligen ingen nytta av att titta på. Men vi gör det eftersom det är en del av grejerna vi kan klicka på. Kanske Holly säger någonting också. Nej.
Be honest, Sheriff. Why are you going after him? The guy that killed Lily. You could have quit a long time ago, but you're still going. Why? Did they give you this job for a reason, or was this the only thing the business office would let you do? I thought so.
Ja, men vad fan. Jag missar att klicka.
If you were getting your glamour on this day, then one of these has to be the witch. But which one?
Hello, this is Snow White calling. I'm looking for Bigby. Is anyone there? Bigby, if you're there, pick up, okay?
Pick it up.
Snow?
Hey, I just wanted to see how it was going. Did you find anything?
Just an address book with her contact's initials. Not sure which one is the witch, though.
Strange. These people keep cropping up. Before, a few days ago, I thought I knew everyone in Fabletown.
Any ideas?
You should try going up to Crane's place. I sent Buffkin up there to check on things. Bluebeard, you know. Or you could try at the Tweedle's office. Just make it quick. We don't have a lot of time. The meeting is at 2.
Jag tror ändå vi får lita på Bluebeard. Han kan sköta sig själv där, så beger vi oss dit. På andra sidan så tror jag inte de jobbar för Crane.
I'll head over to Tweedledee's place. See what I can find there.
Sounds good. Just keep me posted. In the meantime, I'll see what I can do on this end.
Okay.
Good luck, Bigby.
We'll find him, Snow.
I hope you're right.
Excuse me.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me. I've, seen you around, but you may have forgotten.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. But you know, Crane, let me go recently.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's no big deal. So, what brings you here? I mean, can I help you with anything? Are you here to see one of the brothers? Dee or Dumb? They're in here right now. I'm not sure when they'll be back. Did you make an appointment?
I was hoping to have a talk with Dee or Dumb. Do you know where they are?
No, they don't really keep regular hours as far as I can tell.
Finns det fimpar på golvet när han står och sopar
It's been a quiet night so far. I think the twins are out, probably working on a case. Sometimes I don't see them for days. They gave me the job after Crane told me to get lost. He said I was just in the way. But I like it here. Gotta stay busy, you know?
Where's their office?
Oh, right this way. I was going there next anyway. I can let you in if you want. You can wait for them there.
Sure, thanks.
No problem.
Hjälpsamt i alla fall. Jag gillar hans keps.
I'm gonna have to take a look around.
Well, I guess that would be okay.
I wasn't really asking for permission.
Right, you're the sheriff. I just don't want to get in trouble or anything. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, they never told me not to let you in.
Don't worry. I won't get you in trouble, all right?
Right.
Jag undrar om man kallas Flycatcher, om han kanske är någon slags padda eller groda också. Han kanske är en prins. Som... Innan jag glömmer det ska fan ut och läsa
Dear brother Dumb, I hate dogs and you know it. Sincerely, brother D. What's that about?
They do have their quirks.
Verkar uppenbarligen så, ja. Men jag tror vi ska kolla in de nya grejerna som har dykt upp här faktiskt. En hel del. Så vad var här? 13th floor. The Witches, ja just det. The 13th floor of the Woodland building is home to a group of witches and wizards tasked with the protection of Fabletown. They use their powers to keep the community hidden from prying Monday eyes. But all magic has its limits and every spell has its cost. Jack Horner. Ja just det, honom träffade vi vid Trip Trap tidigare. Harmless trickster. Jack is always up to something, but he's not nearly as smart as he thinks he is. His plans to get rich quick often backfire, but his confidence never wavers. He thinks he's the most important person in Fabletown, but everyone knows him as a mostly harmless smartass. Lily. Lily and her sister Holly grew up in the homelands together, but had a falling out shortly after moving to the mundane world. Aimless and increasingly destitute, Lily turned to the prostitution, and now she's the second victim in an ongoing murder investigation. Och till och med ett inlägg från den här broschen. Troll Cross. A troll cross is an amulet made of iron that was foolishly thought to protect the wearer from trolls. Lily acquired hers while wandering through the wilderness searching for something to eat. She came across a human but before she could devour him, he held the troll cross out and shouted, Back, you troll. After enjoying her tasty snack, Lily plucked the cross from the dead man's hands. After the exodus, she wore the troll cross constantly as a reminder of better days. Ja, uppenbarligen fungerar det ju inte som avvärjande för trollen. Georgie Porgy, the Pimp. Han var ju inte så en jättetrevlig karaktär heller, men vi ser vad det står om honom här. Georgie runs the Pudding and Pie, a strip club that also caters to the unmentionable desires of Fabletown citizens. He has tried just about everything there is to try in pursuit of worldly pleasures, but none of it satisfies him for long. He does seem to enjoy pushing people's buttons. He takes pride in his nightclub and doesn't react well to anyone meddling in his affairs. Nej. Clever Hans. Det var han som hjälpte oss lite på Georgies klubb. Clever Hans always does exactly as he's told. However, he often misunderstands his instructions and ends up hurting himself or behaving oddly, as in the case of his noted fable, where he threw sheep's eyes at his wife. What? Unsurprisingly, she left him, and now Hans works as a bouncer at George's club. He hopes to dance on stage one day, but for now he's content sweeping up and making sure that the crowd doesn't get out of hand. Och då hade vi den lilla mermaiden också som hjälpte oss, även där på George's club. Nerissa's story never had a happy ending. She's known as the Little Mermaid, the young girl who gave up her tail for a pair of legs in the hopes of winning the heart of a handsome prince. When he married a princess instead, Nerissa was left heartbroken. She made the journey to the mundane world, hoping for a better life. Now she dances at the Pudding and Pie, but each step she takes feels like walking on shards of glass. She has very little left, but finds some comfort in the company of her fellow dancers. Ja. Jäkla många. Jag måste försöka kolla upp det så ofta, men fan, tänker inte alltid på när de dyker upp. Troll funeral rites. The gaze of great mother death is always upon us. Beneath her affectionate eye we fight our battles. We nurse our wounds, we shout our victories. We endure our sorrows, and when we fall, she is there. Her embrace is the silence of the mountain, the heavy peace of the stone. Approximately translated. A troll funeral is a sacred ritual passed down by oral traditions from troll mother to son. It begins at sunset with the creation of the cairn, a small pile of stones to represent the many generations of trolls that have traveled and died before them. The foundation upon which the living stands. Weapons are divided amongst the trolls' closest comrades. The body and the rest of their possessions are burned, and though each viewer must speak to the life of the lost, the eulogy, candor would make a Monday blush. Ja, jag vet inte hur jäkla viktiga de här är. Men då har vi Vivian, ja. Okej, det var nog hon som mötte oss ute på gatan. Och det var även hon som Snövit ringde till när det gällde Cranes massage. Så att, ja, det är inte så jättekonstigt. Much of Vivian's past is unknown since she prefers not to talk about her life back in the homelands. She wanted to start fresh in Fabletown, but she finds herself working for Georgie at the Pudding and Pie. It's not a terrible life. Georgie took a liking to Vivian, so he doesn't make her take jobs at Open Arms. Instead, she plays hostess and helps Georgie ensure complete customer satisfaction. Ja, låt oss läsa de sista också. Dr. Swinehart var han som hjälpte oss att lappa ihop oss själva precis. Dr. Swinehart is the resident Fabletown physician. So skilled in the art of instrumental surgery that he can safely operate on himself. Nice. He served as an army medic for many years, sometimes using his talents to impress the locals. He currently runs the special research section of the Knights of Malta Hospital, so named to discourage people for investigating what is actually a reserved Fable-focused health facility. Och the Trip Trap Bar. The oldest bar in New York City. The oldest bar in New York City? The Trip Trap was established in 1725 in secret by Starcade. The legendary Viking and reprobate, as a place for fables to meet and drink and commiserate. Known then as the Grammarian's Tavern, he eventually lost it in a bet to a tribe of mountain trolls, who quickly renamed it and made it their own. Holly is the current proprietor, having inherited it from her mother when she died in a boating accident in the early 20th century. Okej, det var ju inte så jättemycket matnytt information där, känns som. Ja, det där var väl just det. Ja, vi blev inte jättemycket klokare av de grejerna, så att känns ju inte så värdefullt att läsa om alla, men det kan vara rätt kul att veta lite små grejer om dem.
Dear Brother D, I think we should get ourselves a dog. Sincerely, Brother Duck. Couple of freaks. This is pointless.
I know these guys can come off abrasive at times, but they aren't so bad once you get to know them. And they really care about helping people. They're kind of loud at times, but you get used to it. I guess they have to be, in their line of work.
How do you mean they help people?
They're detectives. Anyone can come in here with a problem and they'll do their best to fix it. The way Dee explains it, it's like if someone lost their cat, well, they could hire them to, track it down. Or like sometimes they get packages for people. They can be like couriers,
For who?
All kinds. Come to think of it, I don't really know where they keep them. Anyways, I'm just saying, you just don't know them like I do.
Sure, Flycatcher.
Känns som att man nu skulle kunna få lite info från Flycatcher.
You know about this?
No.
Tror jag nyckeln jag gjorde det. Jag fick den i min inventarie. Sen vi kanske kan hitta något hemligt litet skåp vi kan... om det här kanske? Nej, det verkar inte så. Det var någonting här. Ja, varför inte?
Let's see if they got a file on Crane.
Okej, då behövde jag inte nyckeln till det i alla fall. Ännu mer grejer att läsa förmodligen.
This is worse than I thought.
Ja, just det. De var ju också lånehajar eller vad man kallar det.
Detective Brannigan. Keep an eye on her.
Okej. De verkar ha lite koll på allt och alla här. Här är ju en file med Crane också, men vi kollar Donkey Skin först. Ifall Crane-grejen avbryter det vi håller på med nämligen.
Crane hired them to look for a photo? So that's why they were at her apartment. And the woodsman's place.
See, I knew you wouldn't find anything of interest anyways. They're detectives, like I said. Just trying to make an honest living.
I haven't found anything yet.
I'm just saying.
Look, just trust me on this. Tweedledee and Dum are not nice. They're not helping anyone.
Well, they helped me.
Okay, great. They helped you. That's one person. Now, please, just let me concentrate here.
Jag vill absolut inte vara så jäkla rövhålig mot honom. Men ja, det blev så med det alternativet jag valde tydligen.
Ichabod Crane. He owes the crooked man money. Shit. How is he planning to pay this all back? Request for property acquisition. Further details filed under donkey skin. Why did he want it back so badly?
Find anything?
Not what I need.
What if you're wrong about them?
I'm not.
They're misunderstood, sure, but that doesn't mean everything people say about them is true. I mean, you know, like when I think about it, you guys aren't that different. You help people, and they help people. Not that it's any of my business, but I just wanted to say, you know, give them a chance. People can surprise you.
Is that what you think?
Could be.
Shit. There's something here. I know there is. There has to be.
Why would there be anything
Because they're lying to you, okay, Flycatcher? That's why. They aren't detectives. They're hired guns, hitmen.
Bigby, what happened to your...
You want to know what this is? This is them showing up to Lily's funeral with fucking shotguns.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Holly and Gren both got injured. Snow White nearly got her head blown off. Do you get it now?
Känns som Bigby börjar tappa tålamodet lite grann med allt och alla.
I didn't mean to...
There's a door behind this file cabinet. I don't know what they keep back here, but it might be what you're looking for. Well, that key you found should work.
Det hjälpte kanske vår metodik vi körde här. Ja, det är väl inte så mycket lönt att titta på det, men vi gör det för sakens skull. Ja, det var ju kul. Så jäkla meningslöst, men ja. Undrar vad som döljer sig här nere. Inget skrämmande som hoppar ut med det i alla fall. Något slags lager av något slag verkar det som. Men jag tror vi avslutar avsnittet här, så får vi efterforska det här källarutrymmet och se ifall vi hittar några ledtrådar. Det kan vi säkerligen göra. Det var inte så mycket uppe i deras kontor, men här nere verkar det finnas lite mer grejer att leta igenom. Antingen om vi hittar något som refererar till Crane, eller kanske till de här häxorna som vi, eller häxan rättare sagt, som vi letar efter för i sin tur hitta Crane. Så ja, till nästa gång så får ni ha det så bra, så ses vi då. Hej! I tried to keep her happy, tried to make it last, but who am I to change the future's past? All I can do is just wait it out, and soon enough there will be some doubt, and I know everything must come to an end, so let's start again.